All right, welcome y'all to the Panda podcast. I'm Sandra D. Foxxy is here on the phone. She's not in the studio today. We trying to work some things out. And here she is.
How y'all doing?
Well, I guess they doing okay. But there's a lot going on in the news, as usual, in the news, in our lives. This is the big week that we all tried for NBC. So that'll be Saturday. You ready, Foxy?
I'm trying to get ready. I'm trying to think of what I can say that will be clean.
I know. That's the only thing, man. You know, NBC, I mean, they didn't say it has to be clean, but, you know, you want to be competitive with it. So you're going to do your best to be clean. So,
Right.
you know, that's the thing about it. You know, a couple of comedians are already have callbacks, and some are already on the showcase that's in the Houston area. And so we're just going to go in there and throw our hat in the ring. And it's a big thing because they usually go to Austin. This is the first time that they're coming to Houston that I've heard of.
I don't understand why it's the first time they're in Houston.
I don't know. This is to say Houston is a big metropolis. To say that we don't have as much entertainment people that come down here, it is amazing. Cause you know a lot of the actors, you know, you do independent films, so you know that a lot of the actors who really work continuously actually do more work in Austin than they do in Houston.
Right.
So you know that it's a lot of work. It's a lot more work in Austin than in Houston. As far as Hollywood, you know, we have a lot of independent people here that are doing films and different things like Biff, brilliant women in film. But I mean, as far as nationally, you know, it's really hard. But you know, Atlanta worked real hard to bring Hollywood to Atlanta. Real hard.
True. That's true.
They really put a lot in it. And see, back in the day, Hollywood wanted to come to Houston back in the 80s. Actually, Hollywood was going to buy land out in Kingwood. A lot of people don't know this, but was set to purchase land out in Kingwood to make one of the biggest sound stages in the world. They wanted to put it here in Houston. But the all people got together and said they didn't want those Hollywood freaks in here. So they bought the land and shut that down. Now that's the rumor.
Wow. That's too bad.
Yeah, but we would have had, and you know, Atlanta makes how much they say they $8 billion from the film industry.
Yeah.
That's how much income Atlanta brings in for the city of Atlanta. The revenue $8 billion would have been. They say Houston brings in about 16 million with an M. We don't even crack 100 million.
Wow.
That's a big difference. That's a big difference. But yeah, so we keep working. Maybe somebody, Beyonce was here last night. Maybe we get a couple more Beyonces out of here. They gonna say, what they got in the water down there?
Yeah, we need several.
Yeah, they gonna say, what we got in the water down there? They get Beyonce. They say she did her thing. They say she cut up. She had Zero on stage. They say she bought in Zero. Who is she? Did she bring Lil Kiki out too?
Mm-hmm.
Lil Kiki and Zero. Wow.
Trade the Truth.
Trade the Truth. Yeah, he's the one that's been doing all the Hurricane Harvey stuff. Trade the Truth.
And,
So
Propane.
okay.
Propane was on stage with her. Oh well, she brought a lot of local Houston talent out on stage with her. That's good, but this her town though.
Yeah.
I mean, this is her town. I ain't gonna lie. The Hive was buzzing last night, baby. And then when I was going to the secret group, I think it was the Texans. They had three big old coach buses with police escort with the lights.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was the Texans coming in town. I said they could cut them lights out. Just let them come on. They don't need no fanfare. Let them jokers just come in here and think. Look at what you're doing. Just think.
Think about what you did.
Yeah, look what you're doing. What's wrong with you? Bill O'Brien. Boy, people hollering their fish grease out there. Boy, they out at the Texans. They could have won that game. They really could have won. They got too much talent to say they can't you know, they just, I guess it'll mesh. Sometime about the third game, maybe about the third game, they gonna wake up and say, I think I want to keep this job. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but it's a bunch of stuff going on. The Texans, I don't know what's going on. The Astros still doing good. They number one right now. They got to win. They may clinch the West, but they still don't have a better record than Boston, I don't think. So we getting ready. So they getting ready to go in for their season, see what they gonna do. Verlander got to throw that ball. He got that new baby coming. He better go on and throw that ball. That little baby coming now. That girl, he already got that girl with a baby. Kate Upton. I say, boy, can you leave the girl alone for a few minutes? He couldn't leave. I know y'all was honeymooning and newlywed guy. Dog, you couldn't wait 2 years?
That's how I gotta have it.
Huh?
You say I gotta have it.
I guess so.
Are you kidding me?
I guess so. Shoot, they found time, because you know that joker, they, as much as baseball players really play, travel.
It don't take long.
Man, don't take long. K Knight said it don't take long. Evidently not.
Nah, it don't take long.
Evidently not.
No.
She pregnant. But yeah, that's funny though. I was like, yeah, that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Then the other guy is engaged too. Who was with the Spanish guy? Which one? I don't remember him.
Yeah.
I just remember they talk more about him because he married supermodel.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember him more. But he got engaged right on the when they won the World Series. Y'all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget his name.
Yeah.
But he got married.
How was Altuve?
No, not Altuve. Girl, Altuve ain't. Altuve take his little self. He just doing what he want to do. Altuve ain't trying to marry nobody. Altuve say he living his best life. I don't blame Altuve.
Mine either.
I know. I don't blame Altuve. I had that money. I be living my best life too.
What?
Shoot, and then Altuve is doing the thing. I ain't mad at Altuve.
Next.
I know. Shoot, but yeah. So they doing good. I was looking at we were talking about Kevin Hart. You know he coming in October. Yeah, he sold out one show, and they just opened up a new show, opened up a new date. So he's gonna be doing 2 shows at selling out the Toyota Center. That's real good for a comedian.
Yeah, that's dang good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, yeah, they had to add another show for Kevin Hart.
We going to see the Bobby Brown.
Who? The Bill DeVoe and Bobby Brown.
Yeah, we going to see that.
They at Smart Financial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they went to that Smart Financial. Be bringing in some good people though. But it's a small arena. It says 6,000. But it's big.
It?
Yes, all this is 6,000.
I never been.
Yeah, because Eddie B is coming back in next year. You know the comedian.
6,000?
That's all it says is 6,000. You know because you know Dave Chappelle and Jon Stewart played that.
Yeah.
And so I looked up how many seats was in there. Cause I just knew it was, a lot of seats.
Yeah.
You know the way they, It says only 6,000 seats in the. Google it. Yeah, you get a chance to Google it, but I think it's only 6,000 seats at the Smart, which is good for a comedian now, cause it's hard.
But for a concert.
Yeah, for a concert, that's not a lot of
And
people.
not for
That's why I was like, but Smart Financial be booking some good people though.
Yeah, because they had Mary J. Blige, they had a couple of good people.
Yeah, but I think they fronting the money just to get their name out there. Because it's no way some of these acts that's going there, unless these tickets are 100 and 200 a piece, I don't see.
They high.
They high? Yeah, because you go in $100. So if you put 100 at 6,000, that's a good little check right there.
Yeah.
So still good money. Don't get me wrong.
I ain't know.
But yeah, there's about 6,000 seats. So it's smaller, because I think it's bigger than the arena though. I think it's bigger than the arena, because arena gets a lot of people too.
Yeah.
But
I seen Jamie Foxx at the arena.
Yeah. I was saying, I was talking about the arena theater, but they get a lot of good people too. But so yes, because Eddie B sold out the Smart Financial Center. Well, he's a comedian, to do teachers only.
Yeah.
Well, he started over there where Cliff does Carrington's on Tuesdays. He was hosting that. Then he did some videos about what teachers say, and he ended up taking off. And now he does teachers only too. And then those teachers sell out his. I mean, they sell out. Teachers and their families sell out. He sells out arenas all around the country now.
Yes.
He really does. And so he's been touring for about that he started last year, right? I know he's been touring a good year now.
Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah, he's been touring at least a good year now. He had Brandy Adams, she real funny, and Jennifer German, they all teachers. And so they were on a tour with him at one point. I don't know if they still on him or not, but with him or not, but I know they were on a tour with him.
Is that comedian Brandy?
Yeah, you know comedian Brandy, and yeah, she funny.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, friend Brandy funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she been up here a couple of times.
She funny girl. She's a funny lady.
Yeah.
Not girl, but lady. Yeah, she's very funny.
Very funny.
Yes, she is. I really just got a good spirit, great personality.
Yeah,
too.
I got her on a TV show on our TV channel at the Improv. I got like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, she's real good. Yeah, she's funny. So she was touring with him also. So and she's a teacher also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And so.
Brandy. Yeah.
So that was but yeah, and you heard you were telling me about Cat Williams. I was telling you, Cat Williams roasted that lady from Atlanta, Wanda, and what's his name, Wanda and Drake.
Hey, I put that up on my Facebook. He was just killing her with it.
Yeah, he was just roasting. Cat Williams roasted her. So it's a radio station, Power 105, I think, out of Atlanta, and I think it's Wanda and Jake. That's what I think they said the name were. Names were and she's supposed to be a comedian too, and so she decided she's gonna go in on Cat Williams and start cracking jokes on Cat Williams. Good, when I say Cat walked one side of her and walked back down the other side of her, but they said that night her husband showed up at the comedy at the where Cat was doing comedy and pulled a gun on Cat.
That is crazy.
And then I verified this because it was on TMZ.
So now we got to get the black and white perspective.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there go the white. She said, "Oh wow." So the guy said that he didn't pull a gun on Cat. That he went to talk to Cat, and Cat took off running, and so Cat ran across the street to a grocery store where it was a bunch of people. And then the guy said he had a gun on him. It fell out his waistband. That's why Cat saw the gun. Because it fell out his waistband. Well, if a gun fall out anybody's waistband that's mad at me, I'm running too. And so Cat didn't press charges on him. He really didn't press charges on him. But they say the guy showed up with a gun for Cat Williams. It was too much roasting. There was too much roasting.
Oh, that's over some jokes?
Yeah, over some jokes.
That's better.
Man, but the thing about it, you can't really say, man, I don't care. You know, it used to be comedy with comedy. If it's a bad joke, it's a bad joke. No subject was off limit. Not everything off limit. You got to say the right, correct words. You know, you don't say this. Everybody's so sensitive. We a sensitive society. We so sensitive, but then again, we'll kill people in the street. I don't understand the concept.
Yeah, but see, here's what I don't understand. Literally, all he was doing, fought back everything she said.
Yeah.
He said about his hair, he commented about her hair.
Right.
He commented about his clothes, he commented about her jewelry. I mean, it wasn't like he was reaching.
Yeah, it was good. That's what I'm saying. But the thing about it is that it's not comedy anymore. People take comedy it's becoming like you doing a news special now. You might as well say you do 60 minutes when you get up there and doing the set, because they gonna come and dissect it, and if somebody don't like what you said, then they gonna talk about they want your job. You shouldn't do stand up ever again because you know whatever. Even if the joke was it wasn't funny. I mean, every joke that a comedian does is not gonna be funny. It's not gonna be perfect, and it's not supposed to be politically correct. We comedians. It's not supposed to be in the realm of political correctness. Because we not talking politics. We not running for office. We making jokes about stuff that's happening in everyday life. And guess what?
Right.
The stuff y'all jackasses doing ain't politically correct.
Right.
How the hell I'm gonna be politically correct when what you doing ain't politically correct? And I talk about it, so I got to try to dumb it down or sensitivity down. I don't know if it's dumbing it down or take all the emotions and take the sensitivity and make it more sense. I can't do it. If somebody take a knife and stab somebody in the chest, I can't go there and say, well, it was like a Q-tip when it hit a chest. No, it was a knife in the chest.
Yeah.
I can't make it no softer than what it is. Quit doing the jackassery, and I'll find something else to talk about.
Exactly.
That's all you got to do.
We're really being in trouble.
I know, but no, I'm just saying. It's like they want you to be politically correct with people that's not doing politically correct stuff.
Right.
So I'm not understanding how you want me to form jokes about it that's gonna be sensitive to that, to what the people did.
No, it's tough.
Yeah, I mean, comedians walk a fine line anyway, but they want us to just erase the line and just don't even walk over there. Just let's talk about puppies and kittens and rainbows, I guess.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of that in my material.
Me either. Because, you know, I'm not finna mess with them animals, no way.
I know.
I don't do the animals. I'm not gonna mess with them animals, no way.
Story about the woman who got ate by her own dog.
Yeah, there's so many people. I'm still trying to figure out how come white people can walk their dogs by and they get ate by alligators, and still ain't no black people been yet to be eaten by an alligator. I'm still not trying to figure this out. I don't know what your people. It's something about it. Is it something about they done got like the taste of white meat? I don't understand.
Yeah, alligators don't like dark meat. That's all.
Yeah, but they can't. They do like dark meat. It's so many of them in Louisiana. They do blackened down there. So that can't be it. but yeah, and then the boy just got ate up by the shark. He ate and killed by the shark up in Martha's Vineyard. Talking about he was boogie boarding, talking about they're all great whites out there, and they tell you not to go beyond waist deep water because there are great whites out there. But what he was doing out there? If you know it's great white sharks. The black people ain't going in. You got to act like it's a shark in the water. We playing. That's all right, player. You just keep on out there with it. I won't be in that water. I barely do a swimming pool. Let alone but that's craziness. That is so crazy. But then they had but no, what woman ate what dog ate what woman and where? I didn't see that one.
No, like the third dog, she was trying to protect a 3-year-old.
Uh-huh.
A pit bull, okay?
Oh,
So around a 3-year-old, I mean, a 3-year-old just looks like dinner to the dog.
yeah.
And so apparently she was trying to protect the kid. The dog killed her instead.
Well, that was it. Yeah, well, I know they say they got a whole big campaign going on saying that pit bulls are not really vicious dogs. It's the people that raise pit bulls that make them vicious. But that don't sound like that they raise that pit bull to be vicious.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, that's a tough one because some dog breeds just are.
Yeah, I've never really. I heard some people say they the gentlest creatures on earth, and then I heard some people don't mess with them pit bulls. So I will admit I don't really play with the dogs at all. Too many black people don't too. A lot of black people don't really do dogs. I'll be honest with you. Now you see more black people deal with dogs. And we had dogs when we were coming up. But our dogs stayed outside. See, my dog, they didn't know nothing about air conditioner. And they didn't know anything about air conditioning and just cut. somebody making a call. But yeah, no, but yeah, our dogs were outside dogs. We had a kennel and a pen made for them, and they stayed outside, and we fed them and gave them water. They lived and got old and died. We go out there and we just play with them, and then we go back in the house, and we were through with them. But they were really, but we never had one in the house. So I just don't. So you know, now we would have been put in penitentiary behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how we did dogs. A dog was a dog. We had, you know, cats was outside. Ain't nothing come in the house but us. Everything else had to stay outside. That's just how we was raised, you know. Back in the olden times, that's how it rolled. I wish I would have. I could just imagine my grandma toting a dog in the purse. That was not gonna happen. She was not gonna be toting no dog in no purse. That wasn't gonna happen. This a whole different breed out here today, baby. Cause you know, some dogs just attacked a boy at the school bus today in Houston.
What?
Yeah, they had to rush him to the hospital. Those dogs, you have to watch those dogs, cause they get in the pack, they get to talking to each other. They're a gang, just like the mosquitoes now. Shoot. We got a mosquito gang now. Them gang. I think the mosquitoes get together and say, you take the left side, I take the right side. Let's see how many bites you can get on them before. So who gonna win? Cause them jokers bad now. Since we had all that rain last week.
Yeah, no, I can't even go outside without getting eaten alive.
I know those mosquitoes are really bad. But did you see the mosquitoes that they say quarter-size mosquitoes out there?
What?
Yeah, the mosquitoes are big as quarters.
Oh, I thought you said fortified. I was like, fortified with what? Vitamin C?
They fortified too. Hell, all that weed them people smoking, them mosquitoes fortified all that weed. The mosquitoes high. The people high, the mosquitoes high.
Everybody.
Yeah. That's what they were saying. That you heard Coke want to put weed in the Coca-Cola now. They want to do weed-infused Coke.
Okay, they started out with cocaine.
I know. That's a downgrade. Everybody like, just let it go. No, they said they want to do that. You know, because so many people are getting becoming millionaires with all this marijuana. They got what? They got the potato chips and the gummy bears. Somebody said they even got some butter. Now they making butter with it. Candy. Let me tell you something. It ain't gonna work out for me. Don't mess up my desserts with no weed. Don't mess up I'd rather the desserts. You can keep the weed. I don't care nothing about it.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I would love to see somebody accidentally serve you.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen. Cause I don't know none of that. Cause I already know I know a good Hershey bar from a weed Hershey bar. Don't come up here with don't think you gonna throw it there. What is this? First of all, if it smells like weed smell, I sure won't eat that chocolate. Cause that much I know it stink. And anybody tell me, somebody was like, but you ain't smelled the good weed. I say, baby, that's some funky stuff. I don't care what nobody say. That stuff stink. I can't stand it. It stink to me.
I
know. Everybody say it smells good, but to me, it is a pungent odor I cannot stand.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah,
it's different kinds.
I don't like it either.
Like Kush, it's different kinds.
No, I mean any of it, all of it. I cannot stand none of it.
Some of it have a piney smell. Some of it have orange.
It all stink to me.
Yeah.
Every time they come by me, different people, I can tell when somebody walk by, ooh, they been smoking weed.
Now it's gonna have a weed smell.
Yeah, that's what I say. I can't stand it.
But some of it is different.
I know that's what a lot of people try to tell me that, and I just every time they try to tell me that, and every time they come up, they'll go, ooh, that smell good, and I say, ooh, something funky. They say, girl, that smell good. I know it don't. It stink to me. But then some people have a more sensitive nose than other people. I just can't take it.
Yeah.
It stink to me. I just never have. Well, I ain't never smoked it because I couldn't stand the smell of it. I can't.
Yeah.
Never could. I said if they ever had somebody, here go some weed. I said, honey, give my portion to anybody. You can. I'll turn it down. I wouldn't even bring it home. I don't care if it's legal. If they can give me free weed, I don't want it.
I'm bringing it home.
I know, yeah. I don't want it though. I'm just saying. But you'll save plenty of money with me, because I would not. You'd have all the weed. Here you go. And take my portion, because I don't want it. I do not want it.
But you know, a lot of people try to downgrade weed. I'm not a weed smoker like that. But a lot of people try to downgrade weed. But everybody that I know that smoke weed is not in trouble. They chilling. Do
they work?
Yeah.
They have jobs.
It's people that you see that you around.
But I mean, they not all day, every day, all day long weed smoker. They recreational weed smokers.
People smoke on.
Because they have some people that really are addicted to that weed. They don't do nothing but smoke weed.
Weed don't affect you where it make you not work and all. Hell nah. That's. We don't.
Nah, I heard some people say that weed. They got some people that are highly addicted. They don't do nothing but smoke weed and do not work.
Nah,
but I don't.
That's probably because they choose. They probably because they lazy. Weed not gonna make you not work. It's hell nah. If anything, it's gonna make you work.
All I know is, if you a doctor, I'm gonna let y'all have them weed smoking doctors. My doctor don't smoke weed.
You probably think he does.
Before you do operating, don't come operating on me. Don't let me know you're smoking that weed. Cause I'm gonna go with the one that ain't smoking weed. If you walk in the operating room smelling like weed, I'm be like, boy, you got to go somewhere.
You gonna wake up?
Shoot, you don't be asleep. A lot of times the doctor don't put you under. It's anesthesia. I just didn't put you under.
Look,
he give you them good drugs. You don't even smell them. Now they got the drugs over there.
Right?
The anesthesiologist is the one with the drugs, the kind that'll kill you dead. They got some drugs. That's why I can't believe Michael Jackson was messing with that propofol. Do you know what propofol do? Player? That is a powerful drug. That's what killed me about they talking about the pill the opioid epidemic. So many people addicted to the pill. I was saying, but do you know what opioids do? Have you ever read? If you read up on the side effects and addictive nature of opioids, you don't even, when you get sick, you don't really want them. If you read up on what they do and how addicted they are, you don't want them to.
Yeah.
You be like, just give me some Tylenol, man. I just have to grit my teeth and bear it. Because they are more addicted than crack.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, these people. And
I think it's probably, you're probably right. And then the reason why it is different from crack is because crack is illegal. And the opioids, you can get those.
Right.
You can
get them. You go in somebody's cabinet right now. Somebody got some.
Yeah. That's why they more addictive.
And they think because it comes from a pharmaceutical company that it's not. Okay to take. But it's more deadly than crack, because it take about 20 years for crack to catch up with you. Yeah. According to how you live your life doing crack, it's your lifestyle on crack that'll kill you.
I don't know about 20 years because I saw. I've been seeing people go down in a couple of weeks.
I've seen it. But it's still, but I'm saying as far as dying, not dying. Their lifestyle become bad. Change. But as far as dying, but the people that take the pills, they can go and get a bottle of pills today. Tomorrow, them jokers be dead because they'll take all them pills in one night.
Now that you say that, I promise you, I've never heard of nobody dying
of a crack OD.
Of crack. Now that you say that.
But you hear about the pills ODing all the time, don't you? That's what I'm saying. The pills more deadly than crack. That's why I try to tell people.
That's crazy. Now you heard of people getting killed behind
crack, but that's the lifestyle.
But not
the drug.
Wow.
But the drug, but the opioids taking the people out, and then you know what they making? That's so crazy. They making people that raise their kids, grandparents. Now they raising all these other people kids because they dead. Not because they on drugs, because they dead, because they OD'd on them pills.
So do it make the heart slow down, speed up, or?
It do everything. I mean, it's a pill. You OD. They want you. Let me tell you how bad this opioid crisis is. It's so bad that they want to give people like you and me and Foxxy, they want us to carry around a pen filled with something like adrenaline so you can just hit them in the chest with it because so many people dying they quit. They want to give regular people the drug, the cure for overdose. Not the paramedic, because the paramedics may not get in time. So they want us to walk around so we see somebody ODing. I wish I would. I'd be scared because I stick something wrong. They be suing me, talking about I ain't stick. I can't. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't. I can't be responsible.
I be talking about, hey fella, just lay there. Somebody be.
Yeah, man. I be like, man, I call 911. They were talking about making a program so regular people could have that pen to hit people in the chest with to have them come out of an OD.
Wow.
Because so many jokers own pills like that, addicted to pills like that.
Yeah, and that's crazy because the pharmaceutical companies, they making bread off of it. They
make a bunch of money.
Wow.
So that's why they were talking about. They're so funny because now they talking about if you hurting, go to your doctor, get some medication for pain. I don't want that. I'd rather the pain. I don't want that. That sounds horrible to me. You know, that for people my age, but that's because that's my age group. People, older people, we don't. If you live through the rise of crack, nowhere in the world you want drugs. Nowhere around you.
Yeah.
When crack was a city under siege.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, back in the 80s, but them was some tough years. People don't know how tough those years really was. But man, when crack first came, and then I'll tell you something people don't realize. The rise when HIV and AIDS first came out, you know, people look back down and say, "Oh, that was ignorant." No, that wasn't ignorant back then, cause we didn't know what it was. People had to study and find out what it was. We didn't know what it was. I had a friend that worked in the mortuary when a person died of AIDS. Do you know that they had special procedures on how they couldn't just burn those bodies, let them embers fly and stuff, because they didn't know what AIDS was.
Right.
And they had to wear like hazmat suits just to burn the body because they were scared. They were scared. Man, that boy had me like that boy. I was in college. That boy said, yeah. He said when it first came, he was like, it got something out there. I said, what you mean it got something out there? He was like, it got something out there. I was like, what you mean it got something out there? He said, yeah, it's a new disease out. I say, a new disease? I mean, that's how it was. Just like when they talk about Ebola now. You be like, it was like Ebola. Because nobody knew what it was until they finally start studying it. Then ways it was transmitted. And it was taking people out left and right. It wasn't no joke. That's why I tell people. So when you go back, you looking at 2018 eyes back 30 years ago at 1980 something, you can't judge what was going on back then. Because it was that stuff was new. Everything that came out that you used to now, that was new. That was new to us. Just like cell phone. Cell phone, you was a suitcase. Not everybody got one. Who would have thought? I would have thought in my lifetime. Who would have thought in my lifetime?
That's probably the most necessary, needed thing now is your phone.
But back then,
back then.
But we weren't even scared. That's what killed me. People can't leave their phone at the house talking about, man, you ain't safe if you don't have your phone. They be like, you ain't scared without your phone. I was like, man, I went how many years without a cell phone?
I can't. I gotta turn around and go get it. If I leave it at home, I have to turn around because I don't know no numbers. I remember back in younger, you was remembering numbers.
Yeah, I still know numbers by heart. I still know my dad number,
my wife number.
I know. I got some numbers in my repertoire. The one number I always know is 911 if it gets serious. Man, Now you Google everything. I bet these youngsters don't even know what 1411 was.
Oh yeah. The information.
Man, we used to do that party line 1411. Remember we used to do the three. You call them, you do that 3-way. We used to get on that phone. You can do 3-way on your phone, but man, we thought we was doing something back in the day. Get on that 3-way.
And then you had I'ma call you. And then you call them. And then that person called.
Man, we had a party line. Be 10 people on the phone. We be having some fun. That boy, but we used to have us a party line, man. We used to have some fun on them phone, back. That's all you could do. But see, that's all we could do. When we were coming up, you were either going to church or going to school or be on the phone. That was it.
That's it.
You want just like they're talking about. Oh, what's the molestation? Man, they gonna have to come to your house and get you. Our people ain't let us run up and down them streets like that. You played outside, but they knew where you were. You had to be within yelling distance of your house. If your mama called your name and you didn't answer, and she had to come out that house, you were. I tell you, baby, there was a whole different time period. We had a whole different time period.
So did Foxxy, was you able to go, and when you was little, did you roam around, or couldn't go past the curb, or what?
No, well, yeah, I was allowed to go around my neighborhood, out in the backyard or even in the front yard around the neighborhood. I ride my bike. I never went too far because, I don't know, my mom didn't ever want me to go too far, and our street, like our house was 2 houses in from a main street. And
oh, yeah.
I couldn't go that side, but I could go into the neighborhood.
Right.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That made sense though. Yeah. That made sense.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, these kids have a lot of freedom now. Really a lot of freedom. Like going to the movies. Then my mama, they may never drop me at no movies by myself. I don't care if it was a group of friends.
Oh, we went to the movies.
They wouldn't let us. Oh no, we didn't go to movies. They didn't drop us off at no movies. Girl, let me tell you, I ain't go to the movies till I was about a doggone near grown.
Dog.
Really?
Shoot, that Ruben Apple ain't play that. All up in them streets. I ain't know they ain't going in the movies. And if you going in them movies, they going with you, and we're gonna see everybody who in the movie going with you.
Really?
Oh, hell no. We didn't do all that. But it was like you could play, like I said, we always had friends, but we played in the neighborhood. They played in their yard, but we were always 2 or 3 houses down. We were never too far away.
Yeah.
And then the most trips you can go on school, my mom was the class field trip mom, and so any field trips we went on when we was in elementary, middle school stuff, my mom was always there. One of the moms that was always on the field trips with us and everything. So I mean, and I guess you think about it. So yeah, but shoot, there's a lot of stuff, man. There wasn't no running wild around there. You can run wild if you want to.
Wasn't allowed to run wild.
No, I'm just saying, no, not that people were allowed to run. Nobody was really wild back then anyway. You wasn't really going to run wild, but I'm just saying, man, I think about now, man, the stuff these kids get to do, they get to get an Uber. I wish I would have been thinking I'm going to be 11 years old calling an Uber. Uber. How you 11 calling an Uber 10 years old? And then like the kids that we used to always have problems with the knocking the cars out of gear. Cause our parents would have, they take you everywhere they went. But the older cars didn't lock in gear. So we get in there and play in the car when they go in the store, wherever they was at, we'll play in the car. But we can stay in the car, now they don't. I just think about how they used to leave us in the car and stuff, and none of us would overheat and die. And now all these little children get killed. But they would leave us in the car. The worst that would happen, my dad and them come out and the car be rolling because we done knocked that car out of gear.
Did you get in trouble for that?
Yeah, we got in trouble. We wasn't supposed to be touching that. Somebody got got a whooping.
Got a whooping.
Somebody got a whooping. You wasn't supposed to be touching them gears. We know better. But good, we were just playing. But you know, we was kids. That's what you do. You get in the car. I'm driving. Oh, I'm finna go. And then you hit that gear. And that sucker, every time that car would roll.
That be in the middle.
Yeah, be in the middle. We hit that gear, the car would roll.
Mm-hmm.
But we would always have fun like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord, we would have fun like that. But that was the good old, like the kids now say good old days. That's why when people say you old, I be like, yeah, you right. Honey, I'm glad to be old, cause I've had just some plain, clean, unadulterated fun in my life. Didn't involve drugs, alcohol, or nothing else. Just fun. But had so much fun to laugh so much, I never thought I'd stop laughing. You know, no technology was involved in the fun. You didn't hurt nobody's feelings. You just had fun. Mm-hmm. And these kids, I feel sorry for them today because they don't get to have that kind of fun. Everything wrapped around an iPad, a phone. You can't even get them off of that junk. We used to play board games, or we play neighborhood games. Simon Said, red light, green light.
Yeah, the whole neighborhood be out.
Yeah, man, we had about, oh man.
Dodgeball.
We would,
hide and seek.
We play everything. Mm-hmm. And so the kids today, you know, everything, they smart. They really sharp on this technology. They sharp. Mm-hmm. But but they have zero interpersonal skills. Zero.
No, you right.
Well, I don't know about all of them. I mean, I've been trying to work with mine, but
I know. But I mean, you think about it. I mean, even if one kid have interpersonal skill, but the other kid don't have it, you out there by there's no interpersonal. You ain't got nobody to really conversate with and have a personal conversation with. You kind of gotta. It's bad, but it's you gotta, like you say, you trying to foster that. Everybody need to foster that and get these kids out that get them off that technology so much.
Most people affiliated with likes.
Mm-hmm.
Likes,
yeah. Look at Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Now, what was the big fight about? A lot of people don't know. The big fight, they say, was a Facebook post. Now, you making millions of dollars, both of y'all.
Right.
But you don't have that. But you have so much time on your hands. You can sit there and read every post. Nicki Minaj could have said anything about me. Somebody else had to bring it to me, and when they did, I said, "Well, I'm glad." I don't care nothing about it. I don't care what you say on Facebook. I don't care who you like. If somebody say something about me and you said it, I don't care. And if you the only way you gonna catch my attention if you say, I think Sandra D is a low down dirty so and so, then I might say, oh, they coming for me. Now don't call for me.
You coming?
Right.
Don't call for me, because when I show up, don't say nothing.
Paul time.
Yeah, then I might show up at that time when you put my name in it. But all that other bull crap, I don't have no time for that. Y'all, that's some elementary school, high school foolishness, and y'all doggone near 30 and 40 years old. Y'all don't sit down with that.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, like, y'all have got to be making enough money.
Yeah, that ran me kind of hot. And then Tom Arnold and Mark Burnett got in the fight last night. You know Mark Burnett, the guy that made Survivor and all that, and Tom Arnold, Roseanne, because Tom Arnold said Mark Burnett then got a tape of Donald Trump saying the N-word, so he confronted him at some fancy thing, and then now the white people shocked at the white people. Now they know the black folks was clowning. They didn't know the white folks was finna start clowning like that. They say, wait a minute, hold up, not Mark Burnett, not Tom Arnold. Well, Tom Arnold, I ain't surprised at him. Yeah, he probably he gonna box. But Mark Burnett, you know him and Ramadonna, the girl from Touched by an Angel, and you know they got all that. They be doing that Bible stuff. That they say they put hands on each other. He said that's what they do in church, though. They will lay hands on you. Shoot, they was laying hands on each other. Say Mark Burnett did that punch. They say just cause I roll with Jesus don't mean I ain't got a little something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't underestimate the church.
Yeah.
I'ma just tell you, don't never underestimate the church.
Yeah.
You gonna roll up in the church. Shoot, after that little boy, what that was, South Carolina, shot them people in church. They packing heat in the church. Now roll up on Jesus if you want to. You gonna see him sooner than you think. You can roll over there with the Lord people if you want. The Lord people is packing heat. But yeah, it's like everybody just so aggressive in America now. What is going on?
Yeah.
It's aggressive.
It's gotta stop.
Yeah, it does. Mellow out. I guess that's why they try to put weed in Coca-Cola. They're trying to mellow people out.
Don't legalize.
I'm just surprised they're telling people they're thinking about doing it. Normally, do something and then oh yeah, by the way.
No, they probably cost so much money to put the weed in the coke that they want you to know. So when it come out on the assembly, they want you in line buying that 6-pack.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna beat beer. There's gonna be 6 packs of cokes coming out of the store instead of 6 packs of beer. Man, you got that new weed coke? Nah, man, they got weed coke. Yeah, they got new weed coke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, they say you got that weed coke. Yeah, that's gonna be the new 6-pack. Man, I don't know what Slits and all them gonna do. With the Bud Light, the Buzz Light, they gonna have to change their name to Buzz Light and put a little weed in the beer. Oh Lord, that's gonna be a hell of a combination right there. Get a little beer high, get a little weed high. Buzz Light. I don't know. It's like we got so much I just want them to cure cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. Can y'all do that while y'all fooling around with all this other stuff that's so inconsequential? They so worried about people having a good time. I need them to cure some real stuff.
That ain't on the menu, Sandra.
I see. They want to make sexual, but kill me. They can make a robot to hump all day long, but they can't cure the sugar diabetes.
No.
That don't make no sense.
You're missing it. They're not trying.
Yeah, they say they claim every day somebody asking me for $1 at the grocery store for something. What they doing with my $1? I might as well go and buy me a Hershey bar and be happy. If they all they gonna do is make a doggone humping robot with it. It just kills me the stuff that we focus on. Just it's not really important. It's just not really important, but who am I? It's just my little observation of shoot. It's so much. It's just so much. I think about the poor people down there in North Carolina. We got to pray for them. That hurricane, they got their Harvey. Florence dropped all that water. It dropped 41 inches on them. Now we had 51 inches with Harvey.
Yep.
I think it's still some water. That's why the mosquitoes so bad from Harvey. Cause girl, the mosquitoes are bad out there. But I pray for those people because they just getting started. I mean, we've been there. We know what they about to go through. It's not gonna be an easy thing. And they have a lot of rural areas. Cause one thing about Houston, it was in a city. So we were able, to get stuff in and out to us. A lot of these people are hemmed in these little rural country towns or can't get back, and they done lost everything. It's really hard. So yeah, we got to send our prayers up for those poor people out that hurricane out there. That was bad. But those are some of the things that went on in the news, y'all. I tell you. Sometimes I look at the news and I just go, the news or go TMZ. I look at TMZ. TMZ have me laughing because I look at what all these stars do. They have all this money and then the stuff they be doing too. I be like, what? Why you do? Because you see, Justin Bieber supposedly got married this weekend.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he 24. The girl's 21. They went and got married.
Girl?
Yeah, it's a girl. Justin Bieber. He was with Selena Gomez for a long time.
I know, but I thought that was his beard.
Nah, I ain't never really thought of him as having a beard. Justin Bieber he never came across. He came across as crazy, but he never came across soft like that. He's soft because he's just Justin Bieber. Just can't help it. But he just, I always thought, yeah, I always thought he really did like, he really loved Selena Gomez. But so the girl that he's married is in the Baldwin family, Billy Baldwin, you know those? Mm-hmm. So her dad is William Baldwin, the one that's real religious. Billy Baldwin, they call him Billy Baldwin. And so it's supposed to be no prenup, $265 million. That's how much Justin Bieber is worth, $265 million. They estimated.
No, you're wrong. He's worth $130 million as right now.
That's what say he got married, so they say if no prenup, say $135 million.
Yeah.
But you have to remember now, he wants to be. They say he's going to be a U.S. citizen now. That's only in U.S. money. That's according to where they get divorced at. We don't know. You know, Canada is socialist. It's not a democracy. So you don't even know what you get over there, because the government the government gets so much over there.
Yeah, well, I think he'll be able to live on $135 million, even if he does have to split 50, more than 50-50.
I know.
$120 million.
Shoot, I asked Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan did good. He did a good comeback. He had to give Juanita $300 million.
Yeah.
When Michael Jordan divorced Juanita Jordan, he had to fork over half of his, because they didn't have a prenup, because they married way before he made all his money and he did the Nike endorsement. Right. So by the time they got a divorce, the kids were grown. He was worth about $600 million. And he had she got $300 million. That's how much she got in the divorce settlement. Girl, $300 million. Man, $300 million. I still be partying. They be like, how long you been divorced? It's been 15 years. Girl, why you so happy? Man, $300 million. I wouldn't have a sad day, or even my bad days be good days. I can't complain. I be like Reverend Paul Joe, I can't complain. What I'm complaining for, $300 million? That's like Oprah. Every time have you ever seen Oprah crying? Have you seen Oprah? Have you ever seen Oprah with a frown on her face? $2 billion. I think she's going on her way to $3 billion now. They say $2.65 billion, if I'm not mistaken. But every time you see Oprah grinning, they try to be knocking Oprah down. They be like, well, you know, Oprah Winfrey don't do Oprah Winfrey. They talk about Oprah. Oprah be like, salutations. Salutations, America. Salutations, world. Salutations. She don't even say hello. She say salutations. Salutations. I am Oprah Winfrey. That's how I be saying. I was like, man, I get $300 million. They say, who are you? I be like, I am Sandra D. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Boy, they be like, but so and so happened. I said, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good though. I don't know about the rest of the folk, but Sandra D doing good. $300 million. I can buy some good at $300 million. I can rent and lease good. Okay? They say, well, you know, you might not find true love. I can buy a little false love. I'm doing good with $300 million. I can do real good. Well, look like it's getting to be that time, y'all.
Oh, Lord. Got through an hour again?
Yes, hour again. Well, for all you that viewed today, I want to say, I hope you enjoyed the conversation. We didn't hit a whole bunch of subjects, and I don't even remember half of them by now. But we're going to let y'all know how the little NBC thing went next week when we come back on. And then we're getting ready to do a show. I have a show on the 28th at On the Rocks with Cliff. And then Cliff has Keisha Hunt and MC Lotto this Friday at On the Rocks on OST. So just look, hey, go to look up Cliff 2 and the Boss Lady, and you can find those places. And we'll be there slanging jokes. I'll be with Ben Jackson, so that should be a good show. And then I'll be with DK Abanobi, the African, the Nigerian warrior. I'll be doing a show with him on October 26th. So we'll let you know what's going on, and keep on watching Panda Podcast. Foxy, you got anything? I know you got to play November 3rd.
That's right. Red is coming back November 3rd, and I'm super excited about that. We actually start rehearsal, I think, this weekend.
Oh, okay then. So yeah, so it's gonna be, so we still in there. So we're gonna keep you updated on what we're doing, and y'all please share. Follow us on Twitter at Foxy. Your Twitter?
My Twitter is at _FOXXY1. Y'all follow me there. I'm super active, and some of it's funny.
And then I'm on Twitter, but I'm not active. Sandra D at D Comedy on Twitter, but I am on Facebook at Sandra D, and also on Instagram at Sandra D100. So you can find me there. And y'all have a great week. I hope you enjoyed the show, and share. It's on Facebook Live right now. So when you get off watching, or whenever you watch this, just hit the share button and see if you can get some more people in on this revolution of the Panda Podcast. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.